Now let's see if the mods work. They've been working great for me so far.
That would be the point where it falls over, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, based on what the mods are, it doesn't seem like something that should be too complicated. Do you want to give a bit of a rundown of what the mods the mods do for my viewers?
So the mods, we only have 2 currently. One makes it so when our tools break, they don't actually just disappear. They just go into a broken state and sit there until you repair them. And then the other one gives you not unlimited inventory space, but I've been playing for an hour and I have yet to fill up half of my inventory, which compared to last time when we played, where we played for 10 minutes and then our inventory would be full. This is a massive improvement.
That's fantastic. Okay, we are going good. Whereabouts are you?
I'm just kind of wandering around. I ranked up my ice dragon, so now I can have a mount that doesn't make me feel like throwing up a little.
Oh, right. I was like...
Because I got the weird horror nightmare beasts.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I was like, was this some sort of motion sickness? And I was like, no, wait, that's right, yeah.
They're just horrifying
you
looking.
Like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. So I've spent the last hour grinding to get more mutagen stuff and just mining. So I'm a little bit closer to the build that I want.
Okay.
It's going to be a little while before I think we're really comfortable in some of the later areas, but should be okay. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna come with time. I mean, we just dealt with, what was it? The Insecta Queen.
Yep.
So now, I mean, looking at the list of bosses, we've got the Doomsday Remnant, then the Man in Black, then the Man in White. And then I think we've got 3 bosses left to do, basically.
Yep.
Which is interesting. Okay.
So, I think Doomsday Remnant is about where we're at, levels-wise. We're going to find them on levels 10 through 14.
Okay.
I think. And then 15 to 19 is Man in Black, and then Man in White is level 20. Also, super importantly, I will come back to base in a second. I'm just selling things.
Yep.
You burn mutagen real fast. Let's see. I got a mine elevator.
Oh, yeah. A load of people were telling me, yeah, you need to just get that as soon as possible because the whole having to go up and downstairs, that basically goes away once you go to mine elevator.
So, should I put it in the same room as the staircase, right here?
Yeah, sure. I've got no issue with that at all.
All right.
Well, it's actually quite small, isn't it?
Bam.
All right, let me check in on my inventory.
Okay, there we go. It'll take us down to level 12. It takes resources to expand the mine elevator, but it is so worth it.
Oh, right. Okay, so we put resources in, and then that slowly gets better. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So if you have some silver on you, you can pump them in.
Okay. Right now I'm gonna just drop off bits and bobs of resources. Let's see. Drop these off. Hang on. Do I have the tabs? Oh, I don't have the tabs. Do you have the inventory tabs on this? Yeah.
Did you make sure the mod was installed? You have to go to the mod page on the main menu.
Ah, okay. That is almost certainly the issue there. I will be right back.
That's good to know, though, that mods are client-based.
Yes, so that is actually very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Played a couple of games like that, where it's I could have... What was it? Where I could have, major UI overhauls and even a couple of, gameplay overhauls, and everybody else just wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, it's always interesting in a multiplayer setting where something... I mean, with UI... that it makes sense that would just be purely client-based in many cases. But in a multiplayer setting where it has a functional change to the game, like the broken tools thing, that's an interesting one. That could be active without needing anything else. But yeah, as a direct result now, there are stupid amounts of inventory slots. Honestly, there's a part of me that's this probably invalidates the need for chests, going forward.
It really
Um,
does. I've got some
yeah.
chests back on the main base, and I'm probably gonna have to like dump flowers into them because those are way too numerous.
Right. Right. Yeah, actually,
But as
there
far as
are
like,
quite a lot of different items on the ground, aren't there? In the game
yeah,
you can find. Like on each level, just different accents of walls, different types of floors. Things that don't really have a functional difference. But one thing to note is when you click on sort inventory, it sorts the entirety of your inventory. All tabs get all sorted, which will be an interesting one. The other mod the Wander grabbed was the
broken tools.
Yeah, broken tools, which simply makes it so that you can see the durability of the tool, and also when a tool runs out of durability, it just stops working but doesn't get deleted out of your inventory. So you could still go back and get it repaired. Of the mods, I think that one makes the most sense of pretty much it should have been already in the game kind of sense.
Oh, absolutely. I always hate it in games where it's like, and your axe is gone. It's like, what? Oh.
Yeah.
It's entirely unrelated. There's a drill in the most recent crafting bench that we picked up that you should probably make.
Oh, okay. Which was the one that we most recently picked up?
Drill trees down? I can. I don't think it's necessarily as good as like a golden pickaxe, if you've gotten that far. But what it does have is okay. What it does have is longer reach. So if you want to be on your mount, you can actually dig down now.
Ah, okay.
So you don't have to hop out if you want to go a different direction.
Very precise and efficient tool used for mining ores and deconstructing objects. 2 damage and 6 attack speed versus a silver pickaxe, which is 19 damage and 1.5 attack speed. That's interesting.
It's because it attacks so much faster. I think you might be able to enchant it so it does more damage.
Yeah.
I'm looking into the melee perks to see if I can actually like make it so it does turbo drill damage, but I don't know how mining exactly works in this game and how much like I can cheese the damage. Oh, that actually reminds me. I've got a parasect thorn. Let's try that.
I'm just grabbing up some items right now and seeing what I can make out of the new stuff. So we've got bars, we've got copper bars, and we've got iron bars. We don't have any iron bars. Wow. That is shocking.
Let's see. I should have a fair bit if you need them.
Oh, it should be easy enough for me to just go and collect them en masse from the mines. There's no worry about that. I was just a little bit shocked that we didn't have a large stock of them. We've got stupid oodles amount of copper, but
yeah,
more copper
sadly,
than we're ever going to use.
Not really a whole lot of use for that. I think I might try and convert a bunch of copper stuff into gear and just start selling it.
Yeah. Use it to collect all the crops around. Gathering seeds increased by 200%. Oh, right. Yeah. The collector thing. The harvester.
I should probably make that. I wonder if that works with the cacti, because I definitely still need the cacti items.
Yeah, same here. I think we're both going to want a lot of that. I wonder how this works. Pop it by there and just have a watch. Oh. It doesn't seem to harvest any like grasses. It seems not to anyway.
Oh, maybe it's for like apples and berries.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It'll be interesting. I've plopped one down. We can move it around and see how it interacts with things.
Oh, so it does it automatically. Like it's not a use item, it's a thing you put on the ground?
Yeah, you put it on the ground, but then I had to interact with it. But I imagine what you'd do is you'd build around it like kind of like a sprinkler in Stardew Valley. Then you'd activate it and then see how it goes. Well, there's an exoskeleton. Oh, wow. That needs a lot. That needs an awful lot. I wonder if we've got some more parasite or exoskeletons around.
I should have a bunch. There's an upgrade item from green cells that I honestly have not found yet, and I was trying very hard to find that. So I killed a lot of insects this afternoon. Also, you can find teleporters underground, which I thought was cool.
Well, I know that once you've got a certain type of tool, you can just straight up collect them. You can just lift them up. Now, I don't know if that works over different layers, but it would be pretty cool if it did. Let's go ahead and plant some of these. Strongly doubt that the grass seed's gonna work the way I'm hoping, though. When we started playing, I had every intention of building this lovely little base and all this sort of stuff, and then just never happened. I'm hoping to get to that in this stream. I was going to build a lovely house. I was going to have all of these nice decorations, and then, yeah, no. Just ended up chasing progress.
I feel like games need to mildly incentivize it, where you have like these RPG mechanics. Like, give me mild incentives for having a nice house.
Well, yeah, like Dragon Quest Builders.
Dragon Quest, yeah, exactly. Because like I loved the fact that you could get stat benefits from having like a certain amount of buildings. I don't exactly remember which buildings were like the good ones anymore. I don't remember Dragon Quest Builders 2 doing it as much, but maybe that's just my memory.
I mean, I don't know if they did stat benefits, but they gave the people use them, and you got, unlock points and all that from it. I want Primordium. Yeah, those are better shoes. It'll take me a while to get there, though. Parasite Pox, a throwing weapon.
Yeah, I usually just sell those.
I was just looking at what is required to make them. What they do. And the plasma gun, 30 damage a second, actually. That's not too bad. A ray gun that can fire powerful biochemical plasma. Well, that one might not be bad to go for. Sector I. Okay. Well, there's quite a lot of interesting things there. I think I'm going to need to go and do a little bit of gathering to be able to make use of them properly. Also, I need to feed my animals. You can have some monster meat. Tunk. And I guess
by the way, if you don't have them currently following you, they will not need food.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
so that makes sense. Yeah, because I haven't really noticed having to run around with the animals in the stable, feeding them up. Planeseeker, you can stay here then. Oh, actually, I mean, damn it. Dismount. Hold position. There we go. Okay, where are you and what are you up to?
I am wandering around. I just bought a chick so we could start getting some chicken.
Oh, nice.
I'm mostly looking for mushrooms. I didn't actually realize last time we played that mushrooms can be used as seeds, like just the regular mushrooms. Because I need the purple death cap for one of the gene mods.
Right. Okay.
And so I'm going to just try and find some mushrooms out one of the directions we haven't found and make, well, I guess expand a big old mushroom farm.
Yep. That makes sense.
Let's
head over to the uninhabited island. I mean, one thing that this mod, the inventory mod that you've got, adds is that it'll allow us to just basically carry around every instance of a thing.
It is
To the
saved
point
so much
where-
time.
Yeah, for the gene modding especially, it's going to be a huge, huge time saver.
Yep, because now I've just got all of mine in my inventory.
Yeah. Now I can see loads of things that I can analyze. All right, let's have a look then. Oh, got an appraiser. I think I will be grabbing that that knowledge.
Which one?
Appraiser. Monsters killed by you have a 25% chance of dropping equipment with better affixes.
Oh, that's good. I
Yeah.
don't think I picked that one up yet.
That seems
There's
pretty
another one that you
solid.
can get, I think, under the knowledge tier.
Mhm.
I guess that one's under the knowledge tier as well.
Yeah.
But that makes it so gear that you make have better affixes as well.
Oh, yeah. So they'd work hand in hand, really.
Yep.
Sure, we'll grab a little bit of all of these. May as well unlock them. There we go. And with that, let's start filling out this grid.
So what else have you been playing this week? I haven't tuned in.
I've been back into Factory Town. I've also been playing
Right.
a bit of RimWorld, you know, always RimWorld. In terms of streams, did a bit of 7 Days to Die recently with the Alpha 19 build.
I think that was the one that I played recently. Ish. Like, was it recently? Was that a year ago?
Get to that
I
point where you're like,
forget.
I can't remember anymore.
Yeah.
It really only came out like a couple of days ago, I think it was, more or less.
Okay. Yeah, so I haven't played that one yet. I love 7 Days to Die. Every time I play it, I'm kind of reminded that it's like, yeah, I want to play more of this. But it's like every update only adds a little bit, and I always want to come back when it's like more.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely...
I have the same problem with like
completely get that.
Factorio. RimWorld at least had like the big update with all the quests and stuff. That was sufficiently huge for me.
Yeah, the royalty thing, that has completely changed the game. It has been such an enormous change.
Unfortunately, I kept running into issues where somehow via like crazy inheritance law, like my worst RimWorld survivors. There's a specific name for them, right? Because it's not like meeples. 'Cause that's a different
Pawns, I
game.
think they're called.
Yeah, there we go, pawns. It would always be my worst one, you know, the selfish pyromaniac with extremely high standards. Or, oh right,
Yeah.
I had like a robot colony and none of the robots cared about like what their rooms were until they became like kings and queens and stuff, and it was just like, oh, shoot. So I can't just have these people live in closets anymore. And
Yeah.
that threw everything off.
Yeah, the game is... Oh, damn it, I was right next to something when it irradiated me. But the game is definitely had a big, big change now in regards to the way inheritance and all that sort of stuff works. That is basically gone for a large part.
That's
You
good.
can basically choose who inherits the title. It doesn't just go to someone randomly. And
I thought it was supposed to be something that I'd choose, but yeah, it just like did a surprise, like, hey, this character is a king now, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and
He
also
didn't even have a title.
it used to be that stupid things could inherit the titles, like the shuttle. If it was on the map, when
What?
yeah, like if you had a shuttle like delivering someone or collecting someone on the map when a title passed, it could inherit the title, and it was like,
I
oh, well,
had
that's great.
no idea.
That's so
That's-
amazing. Wow.
That's
Thank
so dumb. I
Yeah.
love it, but that's so dumb.
It was so frustrating when it happened. Oh my lord. It's like, well, there goes my royal title.
I at least I hope the shuttle would like leave and you'd be fine.
I left with your title.
That's fair. I was just thinking of like suddenly having to house a shuttle. That is,
Oh
like,
right, yeah,
picky
that
about where
would
it
have been.
lives.
To be honest, though, that would have made me laugh more. Than
I would have been
anything
okay
else.
with that. It's like it would have been annoying, and then it would have been like, wait, the comedy potential here is just so good.
But yeah, that was a bit of an oversight. That's been fixed, and generally speaking, now the way that the titles work in general, the way that the fallen empire, the broken empire functions, is completely different now. Completely different. They are now more like holy warriors rather than uppity nobles from Dwarf Fortress.
That's good.
There we go, just grabbing a little bit of everything. What about you? What have you been playing lately, mate?
Neon Abyss.
Oh, right.
And Creeper World. I never really played any of the Creeper World games, and so this, I don't know, I guess how much you need to be in tune with, give me a second.
I played Creeper World 3 to death, and I played the Creeper World 4 demo. I haven't actually played it on stream or anything. I just played the demo for myself, and it was incredibly fun.
It was super good, yeah. So I'd played the Creeper World 4 demo, and I was like, yeah, this would be fun. And then I kind of just didn't have anything else to do this week, so I was like, all right, let's just play Creeper World 3 and beat it in 3 days. And then I was like, I want more, but I don't want to do the user-generated maps necessarily.
Some of those
Particle Fleet
are crazy. Some of the user-generated stuff is absolutely bonkers.
If I can get some free time again, I will probably start doing the user-generated maps. It was super tempting, and I had like totally forgotten about us playing Keplerth today, just because it just wasn't in my head, and so it's just like, I'm gonna do Creeper World today, and then you're like, hey, Keplerth, and I'm like, that's more important than Creeper World.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
No, nothing to apologize over. It's just me not paying any attention to anything.
I suddenly had this panic moment this morning. Like I was just setting things up, and I was like, all right, I should probably let people know that to come along for Keplerth tonight. And then I was like, wait, did we agree to do it this week or not? Was that just an assumption? Ah, crap. So frantic message to Wander later. It's like,
yep,
yeah. There we go. But yeah, Creeper World is just awesome. And I love that style of game. Absolutely adore it. But yeah, some of the user-generated maps are redonkulous. Absolutely bonkers. Wow, the dogs are just no issue for me anymore. With my weapons as they are. It's like, yeah, no.
Let's see, what floor are you down on?
I'm actually just down
on
mining a bit of stuff in level 4, just so I can easily get some of the copper and coal fossils and things like that. Also looking for hawthorn and thorns as well. I know we've got a thorn farm, but I think it has just been harvested. There you go.
I think it just doesn't grow very fast.
Yeah, I don't think it does at all.
Grown.
I think it grows very slowly, the thorn stuff.
Let's see, Insector Harvester.
But it is nice.
It's terrifying looking.
Oh, it is, yeah. It is nice that you can literally grow the stuff that you need to farm.
Yes.
Even like outside of food ideas, because obviously farming food makes a load of sense. But you can straight up just like grow the thorns, and the only reason you would need those thorns is probably for gene mobs.
I do wish you could craft some of the gene mods after a certain point, like the really hard to find ones or the kind of annoying ones that you've gone past.
How do you mean?
Like what's a good example? Well, berries, I guess. Like getting the golden berries is kind of a nuisance.
Oh, you mean the reagents for the gene mods, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I thought you were like, I wish we could craft gene mods. I was like, we can, I think. There must be something more to this discussion than I realized, because.
Oh wow. So I made the harvester.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I built
Uh,
one by the grasses and it didn't seem to do a thing.
So it's exactly like the sprinkler in. It's exactly like the sprinkler in
Stardew?
Stardew, where you have to surround it on all sides by the thing you want it to harvest.
Does it do it
Which is like-
automatically in that case, or?
Yeah, so it'll get
Oh, that's cool.
every 8 tiles around it, which is like it's probably worth it, but you'd have to.
I mean,
don't
I
know.
just made one
It's
out
like-
of copper, so it was easy enough to make.
Yeah, it's easy enough to make. It's just a matter of like it's not convenient enough. It's not quite convenient enough to justify the inconvenience of making the thing and like redoing your farm just so you can save you like a couple swings of the axe maybe. It might be best for the berry bushes.
Yeah, and the apple trees and so on and so forth. Especially because it gets such a high chance of getting extra seeds back.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, when I made one out of copper, it was like 200% chance.
I'm not seeing a increase in quality, increase in seeds, but it does give a gathering speed increase by 100%.
I'll have to have a look at the one which I made.
I'm gonna tear up the underground forest, not the apple trees, but just like the wood,
Yep, sure.
and I'm going to replace that with a bunch of harvesters and berry bushes.
There we go. At this point, just nothing is really a threat to me, so I'm just wandering around collecting thorns.
Yeah,
And
it gets
murder
kind of
anything that
dangerous
comes
once you
my
get
way.
back down past level 10, but
Yeah,
early tiers are comical.
yeah. With our equipment as it is now, the early tiers are just a non-issue. It's a little bit of a holiday, really.
Okay.
Plenty of cuckoos down here, though. Interesting.
Berry seeds.
I need to make a better axe at some point, I think. Ooh. A broken teleporter. Also a hidden... so yeah, like a discovery object, I think. Let's go see what we've got over there. I like it that it is still worth me collecting copper just because there's a chance that I might get some gene mod equipment from it.
Yeah. I like the gene mod system in this. I wish more games had this.
Yeah, like, because it has a very Path of Exile feel for me.
Yeah. But it's like a little bit more intentional, almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Parasitor. That. Nope. I'm making insector harvesters.
There you
we
go.
go.
Once again, at the end of the stream, I'll go through all the lore items. And we'll see what new stories come together. Because it feels like we're starting to get to the kind of the lore where it's actually the game's lore, rather than just tying it into real-world events. Which, to be fair, I found actually quite clever. It was so interesting reading about the like designer babies and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is scratching the back of my brain. It sounds so familiar. It's like, yep, that's because it really happened.
Okay, I'm redesigning our berry bush setup downstairs with the auto harvesters.
Right here?
I'm also gonna test breaking my axe. Yep, axe broke, but it did not go away. That is such a nice change.
That is awesome.